Hi, I'm Crystal Bryant for Varsity Beat, and today we're at the annual Governor's Luncheon, and we're here to discuss and share some of Michigan's progress and changes it has overcome over the years. The annual Governor's Luncheon was held at McRae's Harbor. The governor used this event this year to share with the public Michigan's progress on education, infrastructure, and the evolving automotive industry to the mobility industry.
What were some of those legacy anchors that sort of held us back? And cut them loose. Solve them in some fashion so we can keep moving forward. We can look to the future. To say it's about relentless positive action. It's about not blaming people or fighting with people, worrying about credit. What's the problem? What's the solution? Get it done and go. That's the attitude. It's not just the goal, it's the attitude of how we're approaching the problem that makes a difference.
On the topic of education, the governor spoke about increasing the resources available to students with SAT prep and much more to better the education our students are receiving. The governor also spoke about increasing the awareness of trade schools for graduating seniors. He highlighted the fact that not every student has to go the expected four-year university route, that there are other opportunities available to students. The importance he emphasized is the student furthering their education so they can contribute back to the community and hopefully the economy.
Creating the best possible future for our state is more than just helping most people. We need the kind of state where everyone has a chance to thrive. One where addiction is treated instead of just incarcerated. Or where mental illness doesn't come with the barrier and weight of stigma. Where people with disabilities are no longer defined according to their areas of struggle, but instead by their potential. Let's build an education system that prepares kids for the real world, not just test taking.
Primarily communication, talking about what's going on in Lansing and bringing it to our little community here. And plus I think it's just wonderful. Since he's been in office, he has year after year, come here, he's visited us, he's provided us with answers what's going on in Lansing and how it affects us directly. It's just been great.
We're talking about infrastructure. He keeps putting the emphasis on it, and I like that because it gives me a chance once again to inform the public. The problem we're seeing right now is there is no new monies coming out of Lansing to solve this problem, and it's just getting worse as time is going on, the deterioration issue.
We are just so different than we were 10 years ago. There's a lot of hope in the city of Detroit, which actually spills to the rest of this area in southeastern Michigan. So I just see a lot of amazing, wonderful things, providing we continue the path that started with us 6 years ago. And the initiatives that the governor has put into place, providing we still move forward, I see nothing but awesomeness and optimism.
Another topic the governor spoke of was the infrastructure of Michigan. Rather than focusing solely on the many problems with infrastructure that Michigan has, he proposed some solutions that we as a state can take up.
I say that only because of my view of what we're seeing here in Macomb County and Southeast Michigan. I'll be specific when we talk about Macomb County. You look at the manufacturing growth that's happening. You look at what's going on with the defense industry. We're seeing that there's a possibility of getting these, F-35 fighters over at Selfridge. The growth of the economy is also being something that we're seeing spun off with the growth in population.
I'm proud to tell you today, regardless of what you read about Silicon Valley, Virginia, Pennsylvania, any other state, Michigan is the world's leader in mobility. And we are not going to lose that. We're going to lead it for the future. And not just for our country, but for the world.
The one thing that Governor Snyder said today is that although Michigan has made significant strides, we must not become complacent and keep our foot on the gas to keep Michigan moving forward. For Varsity Beat, I'm Crystal Bryant.